everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a very fun video just ahead of Halloween, and that is I ordered the Velma costume from 3 different brands. I got it from Fun, Rubies, and Spirit, and I also ordered a separate orange sweater and red skirt and orange socks just to see if I could construct as good or as a better costume than the costumes, because some costumes you see them and they look cheap, they don't look good, and then there's always the the regular, the standard, and then the deluxe version, and the deluxe is better, but let's face it, we've come a long way since the 70s, when we had basically almost a surgical gown and a plastic mask that was not very comfortable or breathable. So what I'm going to do again, I ordered the same costume across 3 different brands. They're all going to be size large. I'm going to try them on. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like about them, and the cost, so that yeah, you can judge for yourself different brands. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to do is the Fun costume. Now, I did order this on Amazon, but it's the Fun brand, and it came in the Fun bag. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so it comes with the orange top, which it looks like a t-shirt material, the red skirt, glasses, and socks. Let's open her up. And okay, yep, skirt is that like stiff polyester material, but it's got the pleats. It's kind of cute. I definitely wouldn't want to wear this every day, but it looks pretty cute. The knee-high socks. And yes, the top is more of just like an orange turtleneck, not a sweater. But it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a nice thick material. So, I mean, it's a nice material. And then the glasses. And they kind of have a bluish hue to them. I don't know. I almost feel like they're Drew Carey glasses. Oh, they do. They have a blue tint. Okay, let's go try it on. Okay, so here's the Fun costume. Now, first off, I want to say, for it being a large, I feel like it's a little bit tight. I mean, I know I've put on a few pounds during the pandemic, but it's a little tight, almost, I don't know, a little uncomfortable, although the neck is wide enough, which I do appreciate that. And the socks are kind of nice, I guess. So here's the Fun. Okay, and that Fun costume was, my order said $34.99, but when I clicked, it said $43.44. So I think that separate with the shipping was $43.44. All right, so let's go. All right, next we'll do the Rubies. Rubies is known a lot for, I guess, their sexy costumes. So there's not much a way to, sex up Velma, but oh, this one comes with a wig. It's kind of nice. So let's check this one out. Again, a wig. Glasses. Oh, and these glasses have a slightly different shape than the other ones. Again, a slightly bluish tinge, but slightly different shape. Okay, this top is more like a weird kind of fleecy material. Again, not bad. Yeah, it has to be a fleecy material. It's not hemmed in any way. The turtleneck is kind of thick, which Velma's is kind of thick. And then, ooh, the skirt, ooh, yeah, the skirt is again kind of a fleecy material. I was almost going to say, oh, I guess that's the front with that kind of pleat. Yeah, I don't know. This, ooh. Let's try that on. And here's the Rubies, and technically this is the shirt. This is the same shirt from the Spirit, the Ruby shirt. I couldn't get my head in it, and it didn't fit. It didn't fit at all. So I have no idea how that qualifies as a large. This is the skirt, and you can tell it's not, yeah, no. The best part of the Rubies is that it came with the wig and the glasses. The Rubies did not even come with socks. These are, again, the socks from the Spirit. I like the wig. It's going to need a little work to, you know, get it out of its shape it came in, to finesse it. But, yeah, no socks. The skirt is just, I don't see how it was a large. I mean, I couldn't fit in the top at all, and this skirt is just not. Okay, and the Rubies currently shows is $32.90, and it looked like from my order I paid $29.89, so around 30-ish for the Rubies. Okay, next we're gonna do the Spirit costume, and except for the one where I bought the components myself, this is the most expensive of the three. And I guess I should have said the fun one that I did first had a more expensive option. I want to say it was around the $60 mark, where you could get that same costume with a wig. So far for the value, yes, the materials are a little cheaper, but the Rubies has the wig. I should say that. Okay, so here's again a third style of glasses. These don't have the blue tint. Socks. Well, the Rubies didn't have socks. Okay, again, that kind of polyester-y pleated skirt. Actually, these looks very similar to the first skirt. And again, a t-shirty material. So let's go try this one on. Here's the Spirit, and I admittedly this is probably my favorite one of the pre-done, not picked out myself costumes. It's far more comfortable than the other two. It's nice. It actually feels like a large. So yeah, I think it was the most expensive, and there's a reason why it was the most expensive of the three. And now for the components that I bought myself, I actually found a really nice orange sweater. And yes, it almost looks t-shirty, but it's a nice sweater. And the sweater was $27.99. So the sweater alone was almost the cost of each of those costumes. Oh, and I don't think I said that the Spirit costume was $39.99. And here's the skirt that I found, and I guess I got it a little longer, so it's not the short Velma skirt. It's a little bit longer than hers, but I don't know, not bad. This skirt was $14.98, and then yeah, where the socks go? And orange knee-high socks, and they are $12. So let's go see how this compares. And now for the final outfit, the one I pieced together by myself. So far, I mean, just comfort-wise, you know, if you're out at a party, I do like the longer skirt. However, it's a little bit long. I really like the sweater, especially if it's colder. I'm going to get more use out of this than just a costume. So Velma's an easy one. If you have a red skirt and an orange sweater, orange socks, and a pair of loafers, you got a great Velma costume going on that you can just throw together yourself. Of course, the coup de grace are the shoes. Okay, now for final thoughts. Obviously, I didn't like the Rubies. It didn't fit, and that's a big thing. I didn't think, even if it had fit, I don't think the quality would have been there. Again, it wasn't hemmed. It looked like just cut fleece that got sewed, and you could still see some of the surging threads coming out the sleeve. I liked the fact it came with the wig. I like the wig. The wig might be worth the $30-ish that the costume cost. So the wig and the glasses, not bad. The costume itself, I don't recommend the Rubies. Now, that's not to say I don't recommend Rubies costumes. I've had others in the past that were better quality and that fit better. I just do not recommend the Velma one. Next up is the Fun. I thought the quality was there, especially for about the $35 to $40 price tag with the shipping. The skirt was a little tight. I would have preferred it be more what I thought a large should be. However, maybe it just runs small, and if I got an extra large, the fit would have been there. There is a version of the Fun costume that comes with a wig. It's slightly more expensive. I want to say it was in the 60s, around that price point. So that it is a good option. It was a good costume. The Spirit costume came in at $39.99, and of the 3 branded ones that I tried on, the size was the most accurate. The quality was there. Actually, it was the Spirit that I liked the socks the best, which again, okay, weird thing. Overall, I'd recommend, for the price point, the Spirit costume. Velma's a good example of if you have an orange sweater and a red skirt, you can put together a Velma costume very easily. Here's my Daphne costume from a few years ago, and this was another case that I found the different clothing pieces. Like, I found the dress that fit. Granted, the color isn't 100% matched to Daphne, but you definitely know it's Daphne. And then I got the tights and the hairband and the green scarf. And kind of like my last Velma with the sweater that I know I'm going to get more wear out of. Certain things, it's just, if you buy real clothes, you're going to be far more comfortable in that costume or that cosplay. And I recommend, if you have the time to hunt for things. Like I said, the Velma shoes took a really long time to find. Granted, they're a little pinchy in spots, but they work. They're really good. The shoes I got for Daphne, the only ones I could find that actually fit what I wanted, are a little bit too big. So when I wore them to work for the costume contest, my feet hurt a lot by the end of the day, just because the shoes were a little bit big. I tried to stuff them. It was a whole thing. But again, buy the clothing pieces. I'm going to get a lot of wear out of that sweater. So yes, the socks, the sweater, and the skirt that I bought on my own to create Velma was more expensive than any of the costumes, but I'm actually going to wear that sweater. It's a nice sweater. So, yeah. Do you want fit and comfort? Accuracy? It all depends. Let me know in the comments, are there any Velma costumes that I didn't get that you would like to see me try? Would you be interested in seeing perhaps the difference between the standard and the deluxe versions of certain costumes? Again, let me know in the comments. And thanks for joining me. I hope maybe you learned something about the different costumes and what goes into them. maybe you were looking for a Velma costume and now you know which one maybe you want to go for. And until next time.